Let me see if I can, cause it's gonna show us offline here. Just a second. Actually, yeah, let me just grab the old link. Alright. Like, I imagine we're all, like, freaking tired on all this. Congrats. Yo, Prince, thank you. It has been a long time coming. Let me tell you. Okay. So, right now I'm gonna check mostly with my own run here. Then I'm gonna check with, I mean, it's basically mostly my run on this, but I'm gonna be checking with some of the sets here, and then the ones that were with the commentary in the Smash Fortress channel. I didn't get that up yet, but actually, you know what? Let's get some music in the background. This is just a reaction stream. There's not going to be a VOD for it anywhere, so. Alright. Get some music on here. So, going back to this right here. Turn that up just a little bit. Like, that one was just like an unfortunate miss, really. I don't, like, what's it? I don't think this was the game where I did that. Because I was like, maybe I should try it, like, at some point. I think it was after, yeah, and then he tried it again, yeah. With the freaking down smash. It's a good option, like, it really is. I still cannot explain how insane like, how insane Ganondorf's, like, ledge grab is. Like, look at this, look at this. Any other character from this far would not grab it that far, but then it's like, look at this. I'm basically dead at this point. And then, actually a ridiculous move. I mean, I died either way, but still. Usually do not. Just, oh my goodness. I have to think, like, I think this was just when I think, was this the first game that was like, oh wait, no, the floor is absolute hallway, and it's just like you have to make me come over there, which they did, to be fair. Okay, that time is like, just a lot of trying to, like, being sneaky around here, but of course, because at this point with the down tilt, I was like, okay, they're gonna have to try approaching at this point, but they just looked like they were not trying to fight, and at that point it's like, okay, they're just not gonna try to challenge it at all. And then right there, like, retreat, like, one thing, Paige, like, I don't even know if Paige ever does end up watching this, the freaking, what is it? Like, retreating up air, and it won't catch every option, because I think with rolls, especially if you're like a thin, not necessarily short, but thin character, this just won't hit. But, like, do I even need to say anything about the way of the Gana? As soon as it's out, it's already over. Wait, I think this was the game where like S7 was like, yeah, no, I see now. Let me see. Was this the one? It was. Okay. Let me see if I can get this up like on the screen a little bit like a little bit closer. Like I just now see. Oh my god. Okay, I just needed to show that because that was just freaking hilarious. And then I was watching like the sets here when Wichi was streaming on like his own channel. Wait, I don't want to skip that, but like, uh, there was a part I wanted to get to on this. Like, it's such a small thing, but you would never know if I wasn't trying to point it out. Cause like there was a lot. Like one thing I will say, and I don't know, and I'll say it was a pretty impressive thing I've seen without the entire tournament. There was a crap ton of like perfect shielding in scenarios that wasn't like trying to perfect shield like a projectile. Another thing was just like general use of SDI when it comes to moves. Like those two were like the main things I noticed throughout the entire run with like everyone's run. When they like whether it was streamed or at least something they talked about. People are improving on this game. I like it. Let me check some stuff on the Discord real quick. But yeah, that was a small thing. Like just that like so many people were getting better with like perfect shielding, spacing, SDI, all that in an online environment. I really need to emphasize that part in particular. Like this is not easy. Oh no. Okay, hold on. This one I'm gonna need to stop the music. I'm pretty sure it's 6 minutes. Let me see. Yeah, because I have to check with the rules. And it's like no, it's 7 minutes. Oh, this one in like this whole set in particular. What started so innocently with the taunts too. And I can't hit pivots. This right here. This part right here. Like the dude got like yoinked by freaking Lila. The jump. Now I'm gonna be real. I genuinely did not think this downer would hit. Like I thought this was just gonna be like oh, I'm gonna try it. It probably won't work. And it looked like he was gonna snap on a ledge before this even hit. But no, it looks like he didn't even snap over to the ledge. It just died. Bro. I was like, no, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. No, not again. Wait, I forgot to show that part about with S7. Frick. Was it this part? What the? Me being one of them. No, it was past this. Yeah, this was the one. This right here. Oh my god. Like ISD, but it was like. How do people keep falling for that? Genuinely. Like I'm being dead serious about this for a second. Like just for a second, it's just like this is one of the slowest characters in the game. Not the slowest, but definitely one of. Okay, you know what? They were in the middle of a spot dodge. I can completely understand that now. If it was like them holding shield the entire time, that'd be different. But they tried spot dodge because they thought I was gonna run up and grab them. Like this right here makes a lot more sense. Because at the time I was like, can I actually hit this? And then I did. How do people keep falling for that? Now, let me go back to the game with Austin here. So the first stock aside, now I know it's Valken because like he doesn't really have anything to like not approach with, but it's like all I'm saying is bro absolutely did not hit the QTE on this one. Like you can even see just from this very particular frame. Wait, it even looked like it was supposed to clank, but then it said nah. Like look at that. But you know, Weird the Ganon does not care. He didn't die from it, but oh my god. But then I, you know, hit him with a tech check. I kind of wanted to go for another up smash instead, but I was like, you know what? Nah. I didn't even say it that time, but I was like, nah. This one in particular, I don't even know where to. I don't even know where to begin with this game. Like this game in particular. Like the only person I know who would go to Lilac first. Just. I wish I can cross up. Wait, but what was that timing like? Was it like genuinely below the ledge? Oh yeah, no, yeah, he was done. Like he was actually below the ledge. Jesus Christ. Again? Oh no. But this part, hold on. Shh. I got like this part in, like this set in general, I got super I got super freaking lightheaded after the top 8. Please tell me I showed what was in Discord. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Yeah, it's not important. Like the whole thing with the afterfall is just, it's done. So my heart. Yeah, like I was dying. Well, not like dying, but you know what I mean. If this wasn't an indicator enough, I just hit top 8. Oh my god. Okay. And then the next one, like he wanted to run back. He got his redemption. He cooked me. Possibly. And then there's the sets we had versus Austin PMT. I do have the replays. I'm gonna have to record those like after I'm done here. And then he's like, bro. Just wanted me dead at this point. But like, let me just go on to the next one, TM87. I did look him up a little bit. He actually did play apparently like some PM at some point. I don't know if he played Smash 4 because it was mostly just highlighting his PM runs. Actually did show me some stuff earlier. And if he's just not coming back to like Smash 4, it's like there's probably some stuff he has to like clear out of his mind compared to like someone who's been playing this for like years even after Ultimate released. Oh my god, that wave back. One thing about him for sure though, like I don't know if this was like an intentional thing or maybe just a potential habit with this from Ultimate, but like there was definitely a lot of instances where like after using the flame, he just gave me space pretty much. Like obviously it's just like prevent me from getting hit with things like either flame choke or that, the whisk kick, but generally speaking, it felt like I've talked about this like twice over now, but I do think it's worth repeating that like in some situations with Ganondorf, you just don't want to like consistently burst so mindlessly because they will be expecting it. Hold on a second. They will be expecting it, so they give you the space. So it's like, what if you don't do it? And if you don't do it, as you can see, all that's gonna happen is I get free space to just reset the neutral instead. Not just try to push in reverse for advantage, but just I'm dead. I'm actually dead. I should have died there. I'm not even gonna front. I'm dead. I'm actually dead. Yeah, I think they were just a little bit off with the timing on the jump, but I was dead at that point. Having played Shane so many times, including the one run that got me killed, I will say this: it is thanks to him that I did get a bit more patient with this pressure right here with like jab into like any other move. Usually forward tilt because of the way like his body just leans backwards into it. I should have just went for the upbeat, like back on the stage instead. I just thought that the second nair would have been enough. Cause like right here, now that he can't just run back because that just gives me more stage. Now he has to shield instead. It's kind of like with DDD where it's like if you're close to them and you don't hit the Gordo, they will either try to shield or go for a grab if they know you're going to try shielding. If they just know you're going to shield, like right here with the flame breath, and then went right into the dash away and the shield. They were ready to try like covering my options on both the flame choke and the whiz kick. But I wasn't thinking about it at the time. I thought they were going to come to an approach with something, but instead they just opted to go back. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know how I got away with that air dodge. Yeah, there was where like back air in the forward tilt with that leaning again. See, look at that. That time I was like, okay, he's gonna try to back up. Instead of like going for it, I did shield of course because I thought he was gonna throw out a move, but he did still just end up giving me space instead. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure that was a grab. The Hail Mary, like this was a Hail Mary. I've said this before. I said this in the run too, but like I tried to bait on him doing it early, doing an upbeat early on this, but he didn't budge at that point. So it was just like, if I don't do this now, I'm just gonna probably die from something. So I just went for the Hail Mary. It worked out thankfully, but good lord, I just felt like I just needed to do something at that point. Yeah, like it's not like, obviously it's not like super like intricate movement on the platform, but it was like those moments where it's like instead of resetting or trying to get someone to react with my double jump, which for Ganondorf is basically as important as his second stock or stock in general. I just opted to go for the platform instead of trying to mix up my landings. Oh my god, I tried to go for it. You know what I mean? That I don't know what that air dodge was about either. That was a good jump. This this was like the call out probably my best call out I've ever hit in this entire tournament. This one right here. Cause like as soon as I saw like the angle or going up at this point, I just feel like I knew there was something was happening. Cause you see, cause you definitely see this a lot in Ultimate, but not as much in 4. Mostly because there's like fewer Bowsers, but that's not the point. Okay. And that was a really good trade because it didn't get me killed at the same time. Just opt to reset for ledge. That roll, my god. I don't even know what a roll could have done in that situation anyway. Yeah. I will say this, like, there was just a lot of bad, bad instances of, like, really bad rolls. Wait, did he try to, like, delay to get up? Oh, no, they got up, like, instantly. Yeah, no, that definitely would explain it. Because, like, it just, like, looks like the first hit of down smash barely grabbed on. I look, like, it was already out at this point. Yeah, like, right here. But then he got hit. Alright. That's top 4. Yes, sir, top 4. Wait, actually, no, that's winners finals. That's top 3. That's it. That's guaranteed top 3. And then Aiden was absolutely on, like, their stuff with this whole tournament run. Getting in a third, like, genuinely impressive. Well, this one I'm basically reacting to a reaction, so let's just keep this one going. That's the only bad part about us. So like, I'm basically just reacting to a reaction. Around here, I think. There we go. Yeah. I was kind of away for this set because I just needed to like check up on some stuff in the back. Totally was not like checking on P5X. But like from what I saw when like Nudge went Falcon, like that was some insane stuff right there too. Like, cause like with watching their Link, it looks like they were trying to like do a lot of the coverage options with Link's movement, but some of it felt like they were much harder of a commitment compared to, say, with the Falcon, as you'll probably see in a bit. Which that I did see. Yeah, because I was just watching this. That was definitely misinput. Yep. Okay. Let me see. Cause like I'm trying to see what. Yeah, right here, right here. Outside of the SD, cause like SD slash homie star. At this point, it just felt like outside of like Austin's aggression on that, the awareness that like look at the control that this dude had the entire time on this. Like he could have simply just went straight for like a knee and called it a day, but no, he just went straight for like the stage to get control. Cause like even if he didn't get the hit on this to win the game, he still gets stage control. Like not to mention the level control from like the tech check as well. Like and the downward angle too. Just genuinely such good control of the character. I think this was when I was like consulting with like average about like what state. Yeah. At this point, I'm just basically reacting to what I saw as well. The freaking roll. Okay. Oh my god, Austin and Carrie. I've heard stories about Carrie's like Toon Link, and unfortunately, neither Average nor Carrie were streaming their run, so I couldn't even see what their set was like. But then again, their priorities I think is with Supernova, as we've confirmed was going to be next week or this week, depending on where you are right now. because him being so fast means he can just be able to like create the space by the time you freaking even think about shielding it, because he's already doing the retreating. Oh my god, the up. Because if that was the untechable, that was death. Which there was an untechable later in the set, but I'm not sure if the arrow would have locked. If it did, that would have been insane. They're looking for an option. They're looking for like the tiniest opening. Oh no. Yeah, that was the untechable, but like they were already so high up that they were able to get that tech. Didn't even matter because like Austin was just ready. Like it's no secret that Austin is absolutely technically proficient on what he does with the characters. Yeah, this is definitely the reload version, which is still pretty sick. Dun, 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 dun. Which I think at the time I didn't even realize you couldn't even hear this. Yeah, I already analyzed the crap out of this one, but like basically, I thought Carrie was gonna try to like lean into the Firefox, but one. Wait, no, was this Okay, no, this is our own set right here. Like this is probably the most painful part. The most painful part about okay, no, this was like I don't even know why he did that instead of just exiting the stage, but I guess he just wanted to test the inputs. But yes, the most important and the hardest part about watching a VOD, watching you get your butt kicked. It's not this set, but the first set of grand finals, absolutely pain. Yeah, like this was pretty much the telling message that you know what, you're not gonna be hitting me with like this kind of pressure now. Like you're gonna have to come up with something else because if you don't, you die. What I say about no pressure? And I try to go for the banana. We both try to run into it. But for some reason, I just could like I tried to do like jump and like Z grab. I just could not grab the banana. I don't know why, but I just could not grab the banana when it was on the ground. Like I do this with like Peach and even Villager all the time. I don't know why I do it with Villager with the pocket, but like yeah, there it is. There was that like side B trade. I wanted to go for a straight Ganon side, but the trade was just as good. From expecting against him. But like I said last time, I think that was a very good timing from freaking Austin. Like you guys can't see it, but was this like just genuinely a good like? Cause like, it was definitely like a shortened version of the monkey flip. Wait, hold on. This may actually be a fire thumbnail right here. Like ignore the plus, like ignore the play button. This may be the one. Right, that's not you can take. I'm saying like it's like legitimately a good option to like cover for specific recoveries. Okay, and they even just posted the VOD for the top 8. There you go. Now we got something to react to once we're finished here. Cause I try to space myself for like Diddy Kong's like freaking get up attack would just barely whiff, especially with the up smash. Cause like with the up smash, it has the range and it would have traded with the tail. Well, not traded, but it would have hit the tail. But at the same time, I feel like it still would have been too far away if I was just a little bit too slow. I mean, it's way of the Ganon, so it doesn't matter, but I just wanted to see if the down tilt would have done it instead, but both options missed anyway. One thing I will say, this is probably like the biggest thing. The preemptive nairs. Yes. Specifically to like beat the tail. There was like a niche spot I wanted to also hit, which is like doing up smash toward the stage at the absolute edge of the stage. Cause like if you do it like this, I was thinking it would be a possibility to quote unquote high profile, the get up attack. It makes no sense I'm saying it like this, but basically you'd be high profiling the get up attack that way since it is a thin hitbox. But I just never had the time to be able to set it up because at the time I was just trying to like see what this dude was doing. But yeah, the other thing I wanted to mention, this was a critical change right here. The freaking Nair, especially Nair 2. Obviously not spamming it, but like actually utilizing it gave me the ability to like space this and like not like it looks like I'm beating it, but more so just to be able to make him say, you know what, you can't keep doing this. Then again, I say this as I'm just getting absolutely demolished. But yeah, the Nair setup on that was absolutely necessary. But the thing is, I was like, I have to tell myself I can't keep doing that because if I do that, I lose an option, and losing options on Diddy Kong is not what I needed. And that's also where this part comes in, cause like this is something that I've been hitting Joshua Dinner with as well. It's like their banana toss into like the down tilt. You have enough like Ganondorf has absolutely enough time to like grab Diddy Kong out of this and try to knock him away for the banana. And yeah, that part right there, I've been just trying to get the Z grab banana, but I just couldn't. Yeah, right there, right there. Just what you needed, like just to answer your question, Paige. Like I know it's with forward smash where he's pulling back a little bit, but this right here is exactly what you needed. I just couldn't grab it. And at this point, because like I was like, what can he do? Like he obviously has the peanut pop gun, but he's not gonna try to peanut pop gun the entire game. I think like he like Diddy Kong has impressive options on this with the banana, like obviously with the banana as well. But like, okay, so now he has to wait. At this moment, I was like, at this point, it's like he has to either wait for my opportunities to try to go for something, because like he is gonna think that I'm gonna toss it towards him, which throughout most of these I did, like including right there. I gotta stop going for that. That's not real. And I just could not Z grab like jump C grab the banana. I don't know why that is. I might have to actually like go on the training just for that. Like it was actually annoying me at the time. But around here, oh frick! I hit the 0 button. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this is after this. He's not like. I think yeah, right here, right here. Okay, cool. We're back. Let me turn numlock off real quick. There we go. Cause like for me, it was like I'm seeing that he's wanting to like put me to a point where I'm not like limiting my options on like getting. I don't know. Maybe like I don't know if I'd say conditioning is the right word for. Cause like, but what exactly does Diddy Kong really need to like condition me for outside of like? Yeah, like I said, that was probably the one thing about this entire set that was annoying me. But this was the thing that was getting me as well. So like, at this point, I was waiting for his down tilt, and he knew this. This is pretty much where he started adapting and like going right in for the grab or even a roll in, which you'll see later. I'm pretty sure at this point I was just dead. If he just waited and went for up tilt, I was just dead. He's not like you just have to wonder. At that point, he could literally just walk up and get the banana. Cause like even with the freaking up smash, like it's just not enough reach. Like he can just use down tilt and just grab it. It's not like ultimate where he can do that, but he can still grab it without getting hit. That's one thing I also saw. Like he tend to like do a jump and then try to pull back a little bit. I've been trying throughout all the sets we've been playing to get this, but I just for the majority of them I just could not land it. And at this point, I was trying to avoid getting hit with down tilt because like, he was fishing. It feels weird saying this is foreshadowing, but like ever since I forgot which tournament it was when we played, but I hit like Average did something very similar to this where he went for like a low monkey flip, and I called it out with the like down air on this. It wasn't like necessarily a bad area. It's just that like I was ready for it at the time. No, that was Olympo 30. There we go. It was Olympo 30 when I hit the same situation here. I was a bit off on this timing, but like the idea was definitely there. And at this point, he was just waiting for me to like get desperate and try to find my way in, which I was. I'll admit, I was definitely getting desperate at this point. If it wasn't for the platform, I would have been dead in multiple accounts. And the platform, this layout with the in particular town and city, this was exactly what I needed for playing against like his Diddy Kong in particular. Cause like as I was saying in that interview, that like he has to commit to like for me to get off of the platforms. Because if I don't engage with the banana, instead just focus on the platforms. Like, and I've said this before, Diddy Kong can still absolutely do this. I'm still wondering what happened here. Did he actually grab me? Oh no, he didn't. But not my foot? Like, look at this. Look at this. How far does his how far does his dash grab go for this to not grab? Like, whole leg was up on that too. And then this part. I tripped. I was already over him. But apparently, yeah, look at that. Actually, this is actually really kind of funny. Hold on. Oh my god, the banana tripped and I ended up getting crossed off. I'm so mad I missed. That's the other thing. I was starting like against Average. I was kind of just like wavering on like the timing on doing this house smash. This is pretty much the thing that I feared, and this is started. Was like, okay, with the platforms, I can just wait. All I have to do is just wait. He can't really go for a pressure without tossing the banana up for me to catch it, or try to go for like an immediate follow up, which will end up costing him like a little bit. Like it's not much, but it will cost him a little bit. Let me see. Cause like this definitely would have hit me just a little bit too high for that. I should have did a like a quick let's drop. Like, at that point, he just wanted to reversal me. Not necessarily cheese, but definitely a reversal. Cause like look at this. I'm standing on the exact same space that I needed for the same spot, like the same spacing to call out like any attempts at like the get up attack. Diddy's back here hitting with how you trivia discover. Like yeah, he was like at that point it's like it'd be a quick option, and I wouldn't have any chance to like recover or anything after that. And then the absolute beauty. Okay, let's go on to the next game. Actually, I got some food. I'll be right back. I'll just get some food and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back with my food. Here we go. So, going back onto this here. Actually, what happened? Like first, like before, just the beginning. Obviously, the popcorn. I tripped the popcorn. He definitely wanted to go for a grab at that point, or was it a grab? Let me see. Yeah, the grab. Hang on a second. All right, one for the job here. I was never like. There was a point where I was like, should I actually try to go for a side B at the beginning of this? I'm so glad I did not listen to that part of my head because I feel like if he went for that, if I went for it, I was dead, and that would have been a huge, huge game changer for the entire tournament. And at this point, this is another point where he started adapting. I got on that point again where like get up attack is not going to work, and if he tries to like do normal get up, he's gonna like be in the pressure of well, you see the move. So at that point, he started to try to challenge it with uh the monkey flip kick because like anytime I get near the ledge, he tried going for the. See, look at that. Like with this, he has to commit. Yeah, even I started pointing out that like he has to like commit to an option if I stay on the platforms. And with footstalling, the footstool. That I know it's gonna sound weird because like it's footstalls who intentionally goes for this outside of combos, but like I tried land. He tried to catch me with the landing, which does work on Ganondorf, but I went for the footstool instead. And with footstalling, and this was just giving me all the like information I needed to like get the turnaround I needed for this. Yeah, I can't contest Peanut Pop Gun. It's really sad. I wanted to go for like a up like the up air to trade on this, but I was worried that like if I tried that I would get like a little too far to reach back on a ledge. And on top of that, he waited to like even use the charge anyway, so it didn't even matter. Okay. Yeah, that at that point I was starting to understand the concept of what he was doing where he can just move with the banana without having to grab it. So I try to like get myself away from that space in general. And now that I had the banana, that's fine. I got what I needed, so I just need to chill up here a little bit. Yep. Just need to find my space to like get away from him on this. Needed the platform to arrive. And honestly, a lot of my like general plays with Town and City was just with these platforms when it came to the ledge. I don't know why the heck I tossed it that way. Oh, I did like a quick little preview. I was like, oh, it's right here instead. Not intentional, but just some like little funny timing. I'm so glad I saved my jump. See, look at that. That time I was ready to like for him to try going for the grab in general, but that time he started rolling. And he started doing this a lot more too. I missed, but like I said, the up throw at this point was absolutely for positioning more than anything. Does it mean that did he get to like reset at some point? Kind of. But in this case, it did work out a little bit. I didn't get the hit, but the idea was definitely there. Okay, that even with good DI, I just wasn't surviving that. Yeah, at that point, I was like, okay, he's starting to do that stuff now with the ledge. I wish. Took the words right out of my mouth. I was like, I don't even know why I did the nair there, because he was obviously waiting for me to come down. I tried to space it a little bit. Again, I didn't roll away, thankfully, which I did here. This time I was just waiting for him to do the roll. Although, I don't know why I did nair instead of back air here, though. Because, like, the idea was right there. Even the timing. Yeah, and then in this part I started getting desperate myself with just trying to, like, try to go for the against because, like, Average wasn't just going to sit there and make me watch me do that. Listen, I don't know if you're watching this, Average. You're telling me this wouldn't have worked if you didn't do the forward smash twice. That wasn't hitting. You know what? I think with that down there, I feel like I should have went for down smash instead. Like I always think maybe I did down smash, but at the same time I was like, you know what? I probably won't have enough time to do that or even down tilt. Just went for the job instead. Just take away the banana. I don't know what I don't like. I'll be honest. I don't know what happened with the confirms in general. Like he went for this twice, and then at the last one he just said, "Screw it." He was gonna just go for it at some point. Exactly. Oop. Yep. Yep. I love it. This in hindsight was actually a dumb move because like I did not have any kind of securities to like okay, I have an idea what to do in Smashville. This isn't like Town and City where I have two platforms moving in faster speeds. I only have the one. And if it's away from me, I'm gonna be stuck. But yeah, this game I definitely got super desperate on. Reset. I try to push to see if you do a roll away instead. But because at this point it's like if I try to toss it at him, he's just gonna catch with the aerial anyway. He doesn't even have to worry about the timing or anything like that. And again, like this honestly for me was probably the part that confused me a lot because like he did get confirms on me for sure, but like that was like fall like there was even a point where I was like falling out of his moves. I think it was in like yeah, and then like I rolled in like. Like I was still in the phase of like trying to figure out what to do here. This was probably the most unfortunate SD for Average. Cause like at this point, this was like, okay, now it's time. I can turn this around. I could turn like history here for this for our pretty much like our exchange, our sets. It still ended up going to game 5, spoiler alert, but like oh my goodness. Now, this tech. For like I was trying to go for flame choke here. I do a little bit of a little bit of a dash. I did the jump way too early, but I wanted to do like push him off a little bit, do the jump, and then go for down there because at that point he wasn't going to have enough time to be ready for it. But unfortunately, that I ended up doing the jump too early and just messed everything up. So the thing is, like, there's no reason for him to toss the banana off. like this was part of the areas I was talking about with like trying to do mix-ups on this. At this point, it was pretty clear that he. And by the way, this is a perfect shoot, and I still crossed him up. Beautiful. This part depresses me, to be honest. Like, has a button and still has enough time to just dash away from my flange hoe. Look, look at that. This is just low tier complaints. You don't have to listen to that. And just amongst so many other like things here. And at this point, I was like, okay, so if I'm facing away, he'll still go for it. And at some point, I wanted to let go of shield and just do a turnaround. I got the roll out anyway, which in hindsight did help. But at the time, I was hoping that like if I time it, like shield it, turn around, and then do the shield again, in case of another grab, or not, in case of another down tilt, I would have enough time to grab him. But no, instead he went straight for a forward smash. Just play with the extra credit. You're just gonna have to. And at this point, I was telling myself, you know what? Like, I got the percentages in on this. I don't have to like actively deal with Diddy Kong this way. I have the platform. He has his own like banana setup. This part still confuses me. Like, what was going on here? Okay. And then it's just like, general movement. I try to hit like a specific range, but I was getting really desperate at just trying to throw an Ole. It will happen again, by the way. And the Nair. This is probably like the like one major improvement I think I needed for this particular matchup was just being very scarce with my Nair usage. Because like if I try to use him for like any time he jumps, anytime he like tries to go for a monkey flip, top two. That would have absolutely messed up everything I had set up there. Cause like this was honestly a critical option for spacing as well as like edge guarding. I can't lose that versus a character like Diddy Kong. But now it's time for the grand finals, which the first set of which I got absolutely mopped. Let's keep it real. I think they actually just released timestamps for this. Yes, they did. Okay, they literally just did it. Perfect. Grand finals right here. Now for this one, I'm probably gonna like keep quiet for the most part, mostly because they have their own commentary and they're probably gonna say most of the stuff I'll be pointing out. If they don't, I'll just stop the video and just point out what it is that I saw that they didn't mention, at least at the time.
Well, Dr. Eggman is the officially given name here.
And he's gonna hit him with the Ole.
I gave him the government.
So Gan's gonna stay on the platform just to avoid the banana.
Pretty slow start right now. Nice holding the shield and then rolling away. Nearly gets the up smash.
Oh, tries for the aerial side.
Yeah.
Oh,
getting adventurous going off stage there. Doesn't get punished for it.
He definitely meant to ledge cancel that.
Yeah, he tried to do the warlock cancel with the down B. The spacing for that is like weirdly inconsistent and hard.
Depends. It's different if you hit someone or not. I think is the main thing.
Oh, true. Oh, he got it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Average isn't playing any games right now. He really wants to win this. He wants to make sure that he doesn't give Anthon any time to breathe, which is understandable.
I should have made it to fight him.
Ooh, look away for a second. Average is doing pretty good.
Oh my god.
Got him twice though. Ooh, look away for a second. Average
Oh,
is
no.
doing pretty good.
Oh my
Gets
god,
out of
no.
it twice though. Second lease.
The plot armor.
Oh my god. Did this dude say plot armor?
Good.
Oh my
Gets
god,
out of it
no.
twice though. Second lease.
The plot armor.
Low-key, he was right. Low-key, he was right. But like, cause at this point,
Yeah.
Average just had to just go like raw with all of his smash attacks. Like nothing was working with the confirms, at least at the time.
Anthon any time to breathe, which is understandable.
I should have made it.
Ooh, look away for a second. Average
Oh,
is
no.
doing pretty good.
Oh my
Gets
god,
out of
no.
it twice though. Second lease.
The plot armor.
Like he's not even wrong about the plot armor. But then it's like, yeah,
Yeah. Got into quite a better position than if he would have lost it a couple moves ago, though. Ooh, nice.
Oh my god.
And if he would have lost it a couple moves ago, though.
this was a sick call though. I'm actually glad I got that one. But let me talk though. Let them talk.
That is a great read. Oh, that scared me. I thought he was gonna miss the ledge for a second. That would have been terrible.
Dude, that was like a zero Diddy Kong type of monkey flip there. Oh my goodness.
Gets out of the clap. Nearly gets the double side B.
So just for context, they played this matchup in winners finals, and Actoria won 3-2. So.
Oh shoot.
Each match.
Sorry, what?
Each match.
Yeah, no. Every single game of this set was Ganon Diddy Kong, and Anthon and Actorio still won. Oh my god.
Really? Oh, let's see if he does it again.
This isn't the first time that Average has lost to Actorio's Ganondorf in winners finals 3-2.
Well, I mean,
One, they're right, and two, I haven't said anything on this yet, but yeah, at that point I was just starting to like really hold in on a lot of areas, but my goodness,
yeah.
like legit just holding forward.
Actorio's good.
Actorio's very strong. Like every time I like watch Actorio play, I'm like genuinely, how do you beat them? Like I mean.
And at this point, it's like he's starting to like mix up his roll of time, like not the roll, but the roll timing.
Actorio has gotten a little lucky recently because Kyrie is kind of like their bracket demon, and they haven't had to fight them too much.
A very good down air there.
Like, look at this. I landed I try to go for the spacing again. Like, you see how like I'm trying to be intentional with the timing for this, but I still ended up missing the for the roll.
Oh my god, there's so much rage. Okay, good to know.
All right, Average is gonna take it with that one.
One of the characters was Crash Bandicoot. Did anyone see what character Crash Bandicoot? Oh, he was.
No, I'm trying to think of Wario. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I'm trying to remember because I've seen some of the mods.
Yeah, because I want to imagine Crash Bandicoot is like known for like doing the spin attack and
Yeah, that makes sense.
Dr. Mario with the down special. Yeah, that makes sense. So that's kind of cool. Because I know that Actorio is a really big Crash Bandicoot fan.
Yeah, and this one, like, I try to be like super like diligent around like not playing towards the banana, but at this point, between me holding forward and like Average just being ready to cover all my options of me just holding for like it. This was just like a rough set one, honestly, but.
Pretty rough start for him right now.
They even say it. Even they say it. Oh god dang it.
Pretty rough start for him right now.
That's why chickens to go. High key.
100%. This is not an enviable position to be in. Gets the side beat though, and is launched back off.
Like the main issue with all this is that like throughout all of it, he was just always ready for me to like try to like mix up my options like immediately, like just.
I'm just going to refer to the character as Eggman.
And of course, Hole. We know we got to get those in there.
It is Eggman in spirit. Oh my god.
Really breaks through the peanut with the.
Now this, I don't know if y'all know this, but this for me was more than anything the one I was worried about. Like this forward smash right here in this setup. If anyone remembers, there was a point where I got like super tilted around I think it was winners finals versus Average. I forgot which tournament it was, but I know it wasn't Olympo or maybe it was one of the Carries Collision. But like I got Omega tilted in this very stage when he was playing like Diddy Peach. I was like, I can't run into this and do the get super desperate like that again because like, he was ready.
The peanut with the kick.
The warlock kick. Oh my god.
He nearly saw the
Dude.
dive going in.
Oh my god. Average is playing with fire against this ferocious guy.
Yeah, that's got to throw you off your game for a second, seeing how close you stepped.
See the charge release or like the charge
Nice
hold
read
or
with
whatever
the
you call
uphill
it.
And then like any up throw attempts, which ends up putting me right into like the center of the play. This isn't even just from this one, but also when I was in the last tournament, Wild Spirit Open, where I just kept trying to air dodge into the center bottom, like bottom center of Battlefield, and he ends up calling that option too. That's pretty much where I learned most of that stuff, including that right there. I was like, yeah, I got to stop doing that.
So like, Anthon can almost like react to the monkey flip from a certain distance. So. I was gonna say if I'm average, a small part of me wants to just like walk up and like try and perfect shield.
Yeah, he was waiting for me to just randomly mash air dodge to like stop taking hits, but I just couldn't give him that because if I did, that's when the set was pretty much going to be over. It was over anyway, but you know what I mean.
You're not like trying to whip punish the move within reason.
You really have to wonder how he won one set of this.
It seems like Average has really adapted and is maybe playing more safe. I didn't see the first set, but it looks like he.
At this point, it's just like.
Average is playing very reserved and like. He's playing very reserved, but also like very like hit and run almost.
Yeah,
like,
he's just playing to his own space.
Very
really.
evasive.
At that point, like I just tried to call out an option. Like it wasn't even a more of a call out. At that point, I would argue it was more of like a guess. At that point, because like, he was even just holding in the entire time.
Which is what you have to do.
Oh, okay. I like how Anthon tried to like read the run through pivot grab and intentionally smash the other way.
It looks like his reads are good calls and the mechanics just aren't going through.
Yeah, like I said, this was pretty much just becoming a wipe.
I forgot he had that option. He really went Ganon the whole tourney.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, like, what's crazy to me is like, is it bold of me to say that?
Like at this point, I was like a good chunk of this game was just me holding in, getting like super desperate, trying to get in. Like I try to tell myself, like right with this game, it's like, you know, I have to like pull myself back. I have to pull myself back and like actually find a way to get in on this. But like Average was just on fire this whole game.
If you don't have the connection to make all the inputs, do all the float nonsense, the footstools, what you got to do as Peach, then you could have a rough night with Peach when Ganon might be better. Good grab, slips on the nanner.
Right, was that from the down tilt?
Be better. Do as Peach.
And this is part of the reason why I don't really go for like No, he just went like straight up run, like walked up to me. Okay. Lost the game in 21. Oh my god. He's still on that. It had like it's gonna if it ain't you, it's gonna be someone else.
Do anything at all? I mean, another matchup, Ganon has more leeway, and he really
like I like at this point I'm literally just throwing out moves where it's just like I know.
Yeah, I would agree. I would assume
at this point, like I was like, why? Part was like when I actually tried to go for the up smash, I was like, why would he even try doing that? Like started questioning myself, my options here, like why do I fire music choice and then dead? Pretty much dead, because like, yeah.
Because like, I feel maybe it's just like a Wi-Fi thing, and also just because Ganon, like, he requires a little bit like a less technical work than Peach. Where because he's very like Ganon's very simple, but he's very hard to win with. So maybe like it just makes it.
At this point, it's just like I was starting to like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like it was at that point, this point right here, where it was just like I didn't even hit this up smash, but it's like, could I have done this? Not what up smash, not what just up smash, obviously, but like, was there a chance? Was there a chance that I could still turn this around, even if it means having to play the reset?
I think I know what he wants.
Let's go dancing.
But yeah, like while this is going on, which by the way, I love the music choice, but this is still diabolical of Ouija to pick. Absolutely diabolical. I'm so glad that there wasn't a freaking like somebody Amigo mod over Diddy Kong, because if there was, I'd have been sick, and then I was just dead.
Oh boy.
It was just so. This was just such a rough set one.
There was a probably big list of me.
It's not up
Oh,
Down to that.
And then they had to swap over to my stream.
he has a great shot.
Freaking muted me.
when was the last time he beat
Nah, but it actually makes commenting like.
I genuinely I gotta look real quick. I'm just trying to think, when was the last time he
He even Horbular asked the question. Oh my god. Even he was asking when was the last time I won this. Oh no.
I'm just trying to think, when was the last time Ectoria won a tournament? I genuinely I gotta look real quick.
It's just so funny looking back at this now. It's just like, oh, when was the last time? Oh, it was like over a year ago. And then
Because he's placed second like a lot.
second, third, freaking fifth. Thanks a lot, Shane. But also thanks a lot, Shane, for the payout. Well, we love those.
It's been a while.
Now, just to make it clear, I was aware there was a payout for the tournament. I did not. I was not gonna be like playing. I was not gonna be playing with Ganondorf the whole way if I was intending to like win out the payment.
And he tries to send the stop.
Because at that point it was just like I hit top 2. Like the worst thing I lose is like $20 when you think about the difference.
And he tries to send the stomp to try to get that cheese. I don't know what else you do when you're in a bad situation like this. You gotta try.
Yeah, this was the one right here. Instead of like trying to go for side B, I just try to like do a normal grab because I still, well, maybe not normal grab, but still go for like a normal grab compared to like the side B, because at least at this point, he knows I'm gonna try to go for any of those burst options.
In winners, my set with Ictorio lasted all of like 2 minutes.
Bad situation like this. You gotta try. Get that cheese.
Happened here. Okay, that was weird.
My set with Ictorio lasted all of like 2 minutes.
The entire set? Like, I know it was best of 3, but I gotta see this again.
In winners, my set with Ictorio lasted all of like 2 minutes. It was crazy. He 2-0'd me in like 2 minutes.
Okay, maybe I'm bugging right now, but I genuinely don't see a single set or a single top 8 graphic that I'm looking at right now where Ectoria has won a tournament.
Well, you do now. You will now. You will now. This up, like, this up air, for me, this was probably the turning point that I needed to see. It's like, I still got it in my mind even after getting absolutely whooped earlier. Because like I can still make the right options, the right calls for what I need to like hit him with. I just need to keep playing. I aim for like the platform. When I'm all, like when he's like right there, it's like I just have to wait.
It's Smash 4 Rivals 3.
Rivals 3. That makes sense.
Okay, it's been a while though. So like
that was with Peach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he almost got me with that again. Like he sent me right into the center of the stage, especially with me DIing that way. He was ready. He was absolutely ready. Just a little bit off on the timing on that.
March 2nd, 2025. So it's been about like
doesn't make it to the ledge.
Man, I killed him.
And then where the heck are you rolling, my friend?
Man, I killed him.
Like I have to believe this was a misinput. There's no way that I would randomly just get the roll off of that. It had to have been a misinput. But it could have just been like a decision. I don't know. All I know is Ole.
Why would you roll there? You really have to wonder.
Because it's fucking scary.
I couldn't tell
It is.
you.
Well done.
Why would you roll there? You really have to wonder.
See? Even he was like, why'd you roll?
I couldn't tell
It is
you.
like the most base level instinctual like panic move, but it happens.
At this point, I was like, I'm starting to pick. This is the point where, like, I was starting to pick myself up. Where it's like, okay,
It happens.
like, I can still make this work.
Yeah, so like,
I just need to know if everything I'm doing will be the one I can go for. There's a side B here, yes. Cause like I was talking about earlier where like he does a jump and then he goes for where he sometimes go for a jump and then does the monkey flip. And I tried calling that out, but I was way too close for it, like way too close.
Oh, he tried to get it. He tried to get the Ganon side. Wasn't even a bad play. Could have gotten it.
I gotta stop tossing that so early because a lot of times like average does not tech a lot of the flame chokes I do land. He techs them, but not all of them.
Reverse that. Oh.
Yeah, like this is the part where I'm still like, yeah, no.
Reverse that.
Cause like he keeps doing the jump and then positioning himself for like the kick and the monkey flip.
Monkey flip, but it's just you can't know the timing.
And then there's the Nair again. Again, I'm making sure he doesn't have to think about me using Nair unless I absolutely need to use it.
Closest he's been, and if that was a roll, that'd be it. Nice forward air. Hold on, he's off stage.
Use the pellet.
Oh, and he gets it.
And then they get the other one. Oh my god, the pullback the pullback from the leg in particular. Oh my god.
Use the pellet.
Oh, and he gets it. All right. Could we see it go the other way now? Could he repeat what he did earlier?
Him, yeah. He and Kyle are.
Well, we got game 2.
All right, game 2.
Can build on this lead he got.
Yeah, I was still like out here just freaking.
Actually, average 3-0'd Ectorio in Grand Finals set 1.
This sequence was freaking like. This sequence right here was just like I was actually feeling the adrenaline from this one.
Ectorio in Grand Finals set 1, and then the reset went to game 5.
And I even almost called out the freaking monkey flip. But the idea was definitely there. Like this was when my momentum was actually coming back.
The command grab, the dark dive there.
Why is it called a dive if he goes upward? That's what I've wondered.
Well,
I wondered the same thing.
See, the spacing I had, like I was in the wrong spot, but I definitely had the idea on there. Like I was just a little bit too close. See that?
Wondered the same thing.
Interesting. You know what? I don't actually have a good answer for that.
Right? Like nose dive, planes when they dive, and burst.
Well,
you know, Ganon doesn't follow.
When you
Yeah,
dive
you
off
don't
the
really
diving
dive
board,
up.
I guess when you dive off the diving board, you dive up and then down. But I know what you mean.
You guys see the interaction?
Now at this point, I thought he was gonna. Yeah, I thought this was gonna be a stage spike, but nah.
Side got interrupted by banana. That was really.
But at this point, I started noticing that he put out more times to knock me off the stage to get himself set up behind the banana than he spent just trying to like press with either neutral or like, you know, actually use the time to like keep resetting at this. Because now I'm starting to see like a lot of areas where like the banana he's just ready to have in place or just have it in his hand. But if I just stay shielding in the base platform, I could have died right there, and I did.
I will always have to do that. I will always say that.
Well, dang, Yvonne. God dang.
From winning at all times.
Are we lagging? Okay, that might just be me.
At all times.
The freaking, like, again, the reverse, wait, not reverse, the drop down up air, which gave me the tip, man.
Are we lagging? Okay, that might.
This, I just need to see this in slow motion because, oh my god, this dude got evaporated. 1, 2. Like the percents, I'm not joking when I say the percents weren't even finished by the time he got all the way down there. Literally evaporated.
Are we lagging? Okay, that might just be me.
Yeah, no, that
Oh
was
my
nice
God.
down. Oh, great down air.
It resumed just when at that point for you guys too.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
So it
same.
wasn't just me.
Yeah, no.
At this point, I was like, if he has the banana, and now this is the point. If he has the banana, if he has the banana, can I make him still come to me in his hand? Like if he has it in his hands, can I still make him come to me for trying to hit me with a burst option with this? Can I make that happen?
Yeah, no, it lagged for me too. I don't think it was the.
Now look at this. I was genuinely thinking, can I actually do this? Can I actually pull this off on average? Oh my god! And he even oh man, if I got him if he did that just a little bit later, I probably could have pulled him in just a little bit more into it too. Like, oh, I was so close, so close.
Oh, he nearly got the Ganon side again. He ran through the banana. Holy,
How did he keep
holy
doing
balls
it?
on that.
Genuinely, how do I keep getting away with that?
He just ran
Nice
away.
kick
He
to
needs
get
to
through it
reset.
again.
And then it's like,
It's looking like he's starting to come up
he's
with
going for
ways
it.
to get through Average's defenses here. I know that we're all kind of like, without saying it, we're all just kind of rooting for Actorio to win with the Ganondorf.
Oh, absolutely. You root for the underdog in these situations, especially when it's Ganondorf.
I love Average too, but
like I've tried to go. I'm still getting a little ticked about the fact that I just couldn't jump
seeing a
like
Ganondorf win a tourney would be fun.
Z grab it, but at that point I was just like,
I'm not rooting
okay,
for
Smash is
average.
not going to
let me
destroy
just try to
him.
like get this together.
Doesn't go
At this
for it.
point, I was pretty much getting a lot more composed. I was starting to see him like do a lot more rolls in for this. I didn't punish it yet because I just needed to know when.
He nearly gets the up smash there too.
I didn't get 50-50'd on that.
Coming out each time, but it
And then I tried to go I tried to like DIY on that, but just too far away, just
One that, like, Actorio
not
had
far
to
away
do.
enough rather.
Like I think that like Ganon maybe as like time goes on, Ganon low key might be better than DDD, as crazy as that is. Maybe as like time goes.
Now at this point, I had to make sure I was holding away. It doesn't look it, but I was making sure I was just holding away. Because if I held like all the way going back, like if I was going like all the way back, there's a chance that my foot would have landed right where Diddy is, and I would have gotten spiked.
As crazy as that is.
Ooh, Average nearly got a.
Of course, the beefy up B, but the down air wasn't fast enough for that. For the reversal I had in mind.
Another good start for him.
At this point, I have to start delaying my stuff because like he's waiting for me to like commit to an option. I commit to, either air choke in the air. Yeah, air choke. I already said that. Or I do the whisk kick over the banana, which he's seen so many times over. It's like I can't do that.
For him.
But then I did it anyway, but I just delayed it. Now, because of the banana being over here, I knew that he usually tends to like monkey flip back on the stage when the banana's in hand because he can just go for the command grab version and just knock me away, or potentially the banana as well. But instead, I was like, nah. I had to use the shield, just like with Shane, like way back. I had to use the shield as a bait for him to try to go for it. And that time I was ready. It didn't kill him, but I did actually. Yes, we will be. If you wanted me to see that again, like I have. But in fact, I have. I will be checking that out again. For sure, I will be checking that out again. Like, I just can't. Because, like, at this point, I was like, he's going to go for it again. Like, this time he has the banana. He's going to toss it at me. He's going to go over the stage and toss it at me. I use Nair to try to beat him with this. And then, I still try to hit him with, like, the tip man. And this time, I tried to just walk just a little bit to still be around out the space. And thought it was going to be neutral get up or get up attack. But at that point, he just went for the roll since it was the better option. I thought he was going to roll there too.
Oh my god, he is just swinging for the up smash every single time.
It seems like the up see him getting it ready when average approaches a lot of the time, but it doesn't come out.
And this one, I just try.
Average approaches a lot of the
This
time.
one, like I've seen, he gets ready for someone to try doing like get up, like roll away every time with this. I'm not saying this is a mix up, but this was just something I wanted to try differently because I feel like if I did normal get up, he still would have hit me.
I can't tell.
I tried to delay the down there because I knew the monkey flip was was coming. Like who didn't? This was a very cool call out point. Like screw off. like look, it's like screw off. That was such a lucky kill. I'm not even gonna front with you. That like I was expecting that to just not even hit, but the fact that it did was like, okay, this is ideal. I'm back in a bad situation. I don't have platforms. I don't know why I did that. I died. And it was like, okay, this is where I need to like start actually like trying to get away from him when the platforms aren't here. He just stood like standing there like, okay. I'm pretty sure at that point he was just trying to come up with like an option or just wait for me to press a button. Cause like, he was confident that I was gonna press something out of there. And the only thing he is like, if I go for whiz kick, he's gonna block it and hit me with the banana. If I try to air choke or even flame choke in general, he can either avoid it or just use the banana and I get hit. Nothing else at the end. And of course, dash attack, pretty much the same thing as the whiz kick. Block it, react it, that's over.
Well, very well played then.
A good 5 seconds holding the shield there.
Now, this is, I think this one was kind of like me trying to call out an option because at the time I thought he still had the banana. Because if he tries to go for a ledge drop with the banana and to toss it again, the downer was going to kill him. But he didn't do that. And he didn't even have the banana, so it's just like. But if you noticed, he did the jump, and then he did the flip kick, the monkey flip. And what do you know? I started like picking up on like being able to punish it. Not ideally, but punish it in general.
I wonder if Anton should have gone for a ledge trump there.
I was too slow with the up smash at this point.
Maybe. Arturio's holding down the second stock a lot better now. So far.
And then it's just like down there, like down throw, and then down. And at this point, I was just like, okay, I don't have the platform. He has the banana. I have to like get the stage control, but not force it in a way that I have been. Like, this is where you're starting to see me do more shielding. And the one time he goes for a roll that I was actually looking for, the one time, I feel like at the time I hit the down air, he thinks I was trying to go for a ledge trump with this. That's the only reason I can imagine he was like doing the roll at that point.
And he gets it. And it kills.
Oh my god. Wait, I didn't catch what happened. It lagged for me. Did he just get an up smash in neutral?
He caught the roll.
Ledge roll.
Oh my god. Actorio is 1 game away. Oh, please.
I don't think any character really is built so much to punish panic rolls as Ganondorf. I can't think of any other character besides maybe like Cloud to get like a roll back.
The thing about Ganon too is not only does he have up smash, he also has down tilt.
Those are one of those corners.
So you have to worry about that too. And like those are some like really good like just strike.
I have a feeling I know who this is with a Fortress account too, but I'm gonna do this like just for that. But this was the last game. This was the more like the determining factor. At this point, I just had a lot of information on what I needed to do. The really weird like freaking banana pull decision here, even though it was already out.
I really am starting to think that Ganon.
The Nair was not a good choice on this either, but like I wanted to go for Let's Trump on like Let's Trump back air. I did, but I was like, at the same time, I was like, if I go for this, what am I really like? What do I really get on the reward if I get hit? He can monkey flip back in, and I have to go through this whole process again. And ironically, the up smash ended up being better reward. I tried going for it again, but you know.
I don't know. He might just have a swagger back. Good banana though.
At this point, I was just like, okay, I need to go back to the platform. I need to go back to my play with the platforms here. The second he gets a banana, like, just go right to the platforms and just wait. There's no, like, I have no reason to go up there yet. And look at this. Throughout the whole process of getting this, no, like, not even attempting to hit with up tilt, which absolutely would hit Ganondorf. And look at that. I was actually getting ready to, like, okay, he's going to toss out the banana and then the monkey flip. But I was just a little too early for the up air.
You know, in like some friendlies or whatever, it doesn't really matter if you lose again. So like people play a lot more freely against him. Then in a tournament, like they clench up.
And then I try to go for the nair again. This time, getting that space.
He didn't. I had a feeling that he would jump and get like an up air there. I don't know why.
And now he's off stage.
And at this point, it's like, okay, I'm at death percent. I don't need I'm at death percent. I don't need to try guessing myself into what he can do. I just need to sit up on a platform and just wait. And then this was pretty much the reversal that just made everything. This back air right here. Cause like I'm pretty sure at this point I felt like he was gonna hit me with up to it. Let me see. No, I think he was still out like in the frames of up there. Yeah. Like right there.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Nice air dodge there.
Can he close it out? Will it be with the
Was it an air dodge? I'm pretty sure it was just up there. Like at this point, it's like I have the lead. I have the lead on this. I have rage. I may not have something to like force him in this, but the thing is, I don't need to force myself in the situation either. I can just wait. This was pretty much the moment where I was like, yes, just wait. And now look at that. Now he's starting to move. This is pretty much where I was like, yes, now this is what I want.
He's starting to come closer to the sides.
It's so smart what he's
Lure
doing.
your fish, Actorio.
And now I got the banana. Now he has to hit me with like a lot of aerials.
Like baiting with the banana.
Such an unfortunate SD.
Oh my
What's
god.
he doing? Alright, he still has a chance though. He's doing it. He wants it. Still in the lead.
Aerial side beat. Never mind.
Pressure still on average.
He still has.
Yeah, because like at this point, I think he did that jump again, like the jump into the monkey flip. Yeah, he did the jump into the monkey flip again.
He's still.
And this point is where I started like, okay.
The percent lead. Oh my god.
He's off stage. He's off stage.
Oh my god, the up air.
He could have gone for it there. I don't think it would have hit though.
No.
I honestly thought he was gonna go for like up air frenzy at that point, or even up tilt. Like actually using the platform as well. Here is where it gets a little crazy because we were both using the platform. Like
It's too much to commentate at this point. There's too many
and they're just going crazy. I thought he was gonna run in and do the shielding for a shield break. This is what I want. That was like the major thing I wanted the whole thing. Like if it was a shield break, that was it.
Alright, now he's starting to lose the lead off of it. Average is just like playing careful and not letting it get to him. Oh, but he's off stage now. He's off stage again.
Cause like this time I was ready. I was ready for him to try doing a monkey flip after like me tossing the banana. And again, I went for the ledge tromp because this time I went back on the stage to see if he would go for the monkey flip. And guess what? I missed it. I missed the punish, but guess what? He went for it again. He went for it again. And I was like, okay. At this point, it's like, it's starting to become clear what I needed to do here. And then... I'm so glad I waited. This was probably the one that's like, I've been hit so many times. Like, I've been hit so many times of him doing this on a ledge when I play Peach that I was like, okay, I just gotta wait. Because the worst thing he can do to confirm me out of the shield is just toss me off the stage with forward air and just a forward throw and just set up with the banana again. But he hasn't had like a lot of times to punish me with that. So now I have a chance of just getting in and just waiting, getting in, waiting, and just getting my opportunity when I can, like right here. And I thought that was going to kill, but he went upward, so he didn't get like the sweet spot of the second hit. This was probably like, and then this monkey flip. Being honest, this was probably the monkey flip. I was ready for it, but I'm still puzzled that he would go for like that close to the stage already. It's like how you see like in Ultimate, a lot of Ganondorfs that tend to like air dodge towards the stage for the recovery and then still burn their double jump. That kind of situation.
He doesn't die. Oh! And he reads the monkey flip with the downer, and Actorio wins with Ganon.
Oh, I gotta turn this off. I just love the reaction. Hold on.
I thought he wasn't gonna make it. Oh!
That's it.
He doesn't make it. He doesn't die. He doesn't die. Oh! And he reads the monkey flip with the downer, and Actorio wins with Ganondorf. Oh my God! Let's go!
That is, we have just witnessed history here today, boys. Smash 4.
If it was a Ganon side, I would have thrown my phone.
Wow! Congratulations to Actorio, winning Smash 4 Rivals 4 solo Ganondorf. Oh my goodness! Or sorry, Rivals 7. Oh my God! Holy cow!
1 year, Actorio says.
1 year in the making for this Ganon.
Wow!
What an ending! What a way to send a message. I'm here.
Damn!
All right, I gotta hear my own pop off on that again. Like I was ready to cry, honestly. But actually, you know what? Before I do that, I was contacted by someone to actually react to the set between okay. The Smash right here. Uh-uh. Okay. Oh my god. This is still like the best set in the entire tournament. I've had some like for me, in terms of the development process of learning, I would say average was the best one. But for just the pure savagery really, that was the one I needed. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do this. He even posted the stream. Okay. Alright, here we go. This is the one I wanted to see. This is the best set in the game right here. Let me turn off all this other stuff. Y'all don't need the chat. Actually, you know what? Full screen this. This should be in 4K, but I don't have the 4K option. Actually, no, I gotta turn off the cropping, so let's just leave it as that for now. The absolute movement on this, like, as I said, just a disclaimer, this dude still is more technically inclined with the characters he had with his own character pool than I am with like the 3 characters I play. Cause like there was it. This is no, I was like, wait, what? Cause like I knew I was gonna get hit by a lot of up airs from Falcon. Like this is just what happens. But then Lila had other plans. I was honestly shocked. Now with Falcon, most people know that what you'll have like he'll have his up B past the stage. I genuinely thought that this wasn't gonna hit though. Cause like, it looked like at this point you were gonna grab the stage, but then you just barely didn't. And then I thought, I'm not gonna lie, with the slide off, I thought you were gonna find, like, somehow die from that again, like air dodge it. And I was like, like don't get hit. Don't get hit with this again. But then it was the rest of it was more like an actual game. Okay, so he's just gonna punish those burst ranges, which he absolutely did. Just focus on getting a ledge. We still out here trying to approach on off smash. And the crazy thing is, this very specific point, it actually did collide, but then the game said, nah. It didn't kill, but my god. They did not learn the last time he tried to do the Falcon Punch. And then, you know, tech check. Because that's always fun. I was reading the Discord. I should have put this on stream.
Your first mistake, brother, was going to Lilac.
Where's my claim?
Okay. Hold on.
And then the game. This is the
I
game.
want to see if I can hit him with it. Because if I can hit him with it, that's all I need.
When I meant hit, I meant like just, you know, like a cool kill confirm I was trying, not any silly shenanigans like before. That's obviously what I meant.
It's the fact that it was.
Okay, let me put this at the very beginning. This is the game.
Okay. My god, again, the first thing was just the fact that it was Lilac the first game. Why?
I wish I can cross up.
Again? Oh no.
I'm already trying to hold it in.
Oh my god.
This is like, wait, please tell me I put this on stream, please.
Oh my god.
Please tell me I did. Please. Yes, I did. Yes. I was like, it was like, oh my god, like, mods, let's vote. I'm banning you. Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my heart. Dude.
Oh my god.
If this wasn't an indicator enough, I just hit top 8. Oh my god.
Okay, let me see if I can find my reaction to the grand finals when I won the... Like, when I won the game. I don't know if this is the one. Because there's no stream no preview for, like, streams. Because we played a lot of Battlefield, Town and City, and Smashville in particular, because I just needed to ban those stages. Cause okay, yeah, this was the game. This was the game. Yep, this was it right here. Cause I was like, I just needed to wait until he said game.
Let's freaking go, baby. Let's go.
Oh no, I did. I actually did. I saw y'all's reaction on
Plus. Let's freaking go, baby.
But yeah, like I've actually watched the y'all's reaction to this, which Genuinely beautiful. I'm honestly glad I got to saw y'all's reaction to that. Like, y'all were super stoked to see, like, like, more so Ganondorf than me, but still me, like, actually get through that tournament. With that set in particular, it's like, oh my goodness. Like, they were getting hyped, like, y'all were getting hyped, excited, like this.
Finally! A year plus!
Year plus, by the
since I've
way.
been doing this in the Smash Fortress. A year plus! The last one I won was Smash Rivals 3 back in March of 25. Oh my god. Let's freaking go, baby. We finally get one on a freaking W. I can't believe it.
I was so stoked at that point. Like, I legit just couldn't think of anything. I couldn't think of anything else to say. Like, my mind at this point was literally just screaming a year plus, and it's finally done.
So freaking stoked. And keep in mind, the 1 year isn't even towards just average. It was Shane, Tamax, Ryzen, Super Kells, who all of those who I still need to fight in grand finals to get something similar. But oh my god, a year plus since I joined the Fortress and got into this. I think almost 2 years at this point, because I joined sometime in like what, late November or something of like 24. And that time was, I feel like if I went Peach on this at any point during the reset, I would have lost. Because, like, the switch up, I wasn't ready for her. Believe it or not, as you can see, I wasn't ready.
I wasn't. Like, I didn't have a lot of time to, like, really, buckle down on, like, the technical play with online. Like, I should have been playing, like, I should have been, like, hopping onto the friendlies more, but I was busy with a lot of other stuff at the time, so I was just kind of like, eh. But yeah, that's really about it. I think I could just end this with Break of Dawn. Let me see if I can set this up. Hold on. I'm gonna put it at the end because this is it. I'll just leave it like this. I think this works. I'm gonna leave y'all with Break of Dawn for the conclusion. Y'all please have a good night, a good day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world, because this was, for me, a weekend to remember. Oh my goodness.
plug wonder why you're lonely tonight. We see the girls scream as if we're shocked by the live shell. Let's round them up and get them back to the hotel, motel, holiday. In fact, I'm gonna let you know once again that De La Soul is sure to show you we will hit the charter harder than the normal rapping bull.
1 2 0 1 2